You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming. It's Sunday Mountain Twitter, the Gaming Drag today. We're coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Soulcreek. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alright. You have got to get a hold of yourself somehow. I know you're hurting, but everyone else is not the answer. But hurting everyone else is not the answer. But there is an answer out there. We'll find it together. Are you with me? Of course I'm with you, Bite. Then I'll give you another shot. What you did back there? All the lies? I won't forgive it, and one day you'll have to face the consequences. But I'll give you a chance to make amends, and I think I trust you enough to know that you will. Ugh, are you crying? Yup. You're a loser. I don't deserve you. No, you don't. But I'm what you've got. Does it have a name? Does what have a name? This power, that energy you're harnessing. The Whispers of Soulcreek. What's it called? I don't know. I always thought of it as, like, music. Well, you basically invented magic. As far as I'm concerned, you get to name it. Huh, okay, how about, cosmic energy? That's lame. Dark power? Lame. Power flux? Oh gods, they're actually getting worse. Let's put a pin in it. So, what's it like? I frowned, looking over at Kaius. What's what like? Waving your fingers and watching something die. It's... yeah. Thought so. What of Bakara? I killed her. Kaius' jaw tightens as he walks. His eyes travel downwards, poorly disguising his mood. She's not the first. To try and sell you to a warlord? I suppose that's my penance. Killing her is the one thing I'll never regret. I regret them all. You will too. One of them will come for you. One of whom? You don't kill them all. You didn't kill them all back there. They know your face, and it only takes one. A simple kid who saw you murder their peers. One day, that kid will come for you. Make sure you're ready. I look away. And that's my penance. Good luck to them. Kaius, is it true? What you said about Dravonia? It is. Guess you never really forgave her. We're close now. He flicks his tail, refusing to acknowledge me any further. This is it? That's right. Kaius pauses at the mouth of the cave, running his hand across the craggy stones surrounding us. He winces, pulling his hand back with a notable growl. I don't think I've seen him nervous before. You alright? I wasn't in the best state of mind when I last came here. Alira had only been dead a week. I'm sorry. Second, yo. What is this? Okay. Alright. Let's go. The cave entrance hangs low. Kaius has to duck to avoid scraping his head. Soon, we're far enough into the cave that all the light from outside becomes too distant to follow. It's dark. Kaius seems surprised. Humans can't see darkness. You can? Most felines can. And now... ooh, excuse me. And now, so can you. You're welcome. Ah, lifesaver. On and on it goes. We crouch beneath narrow passageways, shimmy into cracks barely wide enough to accommodate us, and descend deeper into the depths of the mountain. How old is this cave? Ancient. No signs of any recent activity. Hidden away. Really digging the mad scientist evil air vibes. This would be a really bad place to bump into an infant. Ugh, you had to say it. Much further? My voice bounces against the cave walls. Yes, it's deeper in. Every step feels like another foot closer to oblivion. It's deeply claustrophobic in here. We're next to Lake Kryke now. This cave connects to it. I falter, uneasy. Lake Kryke is dangerous. Why? It just is. We're not going swimming if that's what you're worried about. Thank fuck, didn't bring my swimsuit. He just scowls. God, it's just trying to lighten the mood. You and Logan are terrible with jokes. No, I understood. You're just not funny. Ouch. We start seeing more and more pools of water around the cave. Some are flowing gently through trenches eroded by the centuries. Others glint like small crystal lakes. Mighty clusters of stalactites hang like bony, outstretched talons. I mind my step, wary of one breaking free while I'm beneath it. This is it. My head whirls, taking in a sight as jarring as it is strange around the next corner. I'll be damned! He was right! I mumble in disbelief. There it is, the door, branded from one side to the other with exotech. As Kaius and I march closer, I spot the advanced locking mechanism. A square keypad sits embossed by one of the metallic door handles. I'm reminded of the bunker below the rhinestone dish. Seeing working technology like this is a strange juxtaposition. So, Alira told you about this? Kaius nods, eyeing the door from a distance as I shuffle closer. Somewhat. Why would she want you to come here? I've given up asking that myself. Asking myself that. My fingertip meets the steel door. It's cold, infinitely colder than the cave itself. You can read that, then? Kaius points to the letters after following my eyeline to the Exotech logo. Exotech was a Zephyr company, predominantly human if I'm right. Is that important? Humanity discovered Soulcreek in isolation. It changed us. They tried to read it with computers, but they figured code couldn't possibly be dangerous. Didn't realize they were dealing with something supernatural. To what end? They were scientists, like Aeon. Masters of the old knowledge. Science can't resist the unknown. I grab the door handle and tug. Nothing happens. That was optimistic. I guess you're up. Damn right. Why, its security clearance should do the trick. Get the tablet in your hands. I pull it out and careful not to disturb Milo's gift. What's that? Something that belonged to Wyatt. He was a human who worked here. It might get us in. Okay, I'm connected. Any ideas what we'll be running into in there? Let me run a deep scan. Should give us a rough idea. The facility's extensive. It's... Whoa. Having a datagasm? I can't believe this was underneath Ilelia the whole time. Internal power systems are offline. I bet we could reactivate them, though. The emergency power that's running probably won't cut it. It's not powered by the Great Barrier? I don't think so. It's got its own power source. Totally off the grid. We'd need to get inside to see how. Speaking of which... The door is locked, clunks before sliding apart. How did you... I just shrug. Witchcraft. Apprehensively, Kaius and I peer inside. Within, we see only darkness. A corridor of straight-edge steel glimmers back in the dim light. Empty. Even the Automonks haven't been in here before. I doubt they knew of it. So how did Alira... I brought you here, as promised. The rest is up to you. Fix the key, Alex. You know what's at stake. I take a nervous breath. This is it. There are gonna be some real answers in here. About damn time. Dark. Deserted. Forgotten. It's murky, cramped, and the air is stale, heavy with rot. Everything feels wrong, from the dull, echoed clang of our feet on the grated floor to the stench of acrid metal left unattended for centuries. Why are there lights on? Kaius keeps his voice low. There's no telling whether or not we're really alone down here. Emergency power. Guess the batteries haven't fully drained yet. The eyes of the Black Zone have seeped into this maze. Hollow and humid, ominous shadows track our cautious steps. Each step is like a tread on thin ice. I hear the creak of my footwear echoing on the steel walls. Empty. It's cold. My breath fogs up in front of me. The dim padding of our footsteps punctuates the darkness like a stab wound. Must be strange for you, seeing all this... the technology. There you go. Kaius grunts. Your people lived in hives like this. Not exactly. I can scarcely believe this tomb of neglected technology was right here all along, just beneath the surface. What's that stench? He's right. Something reeks like burnt chemicals. Bite? The metals here were heavily treated. They've released volatile organic compounds as they've aged. That and heavy oxidation. Nothing dangerous. It's just rot. Even places like this can decay. Kaius snarls in distaste. See that big door at the end? Every conduit in the walls leads there, so I'm thinking that's our ticket to get the power back on. No bodies. Yeah, nothing. They just abandoned it. Can't do much here until we get the power on. What purpose did this hive serve? A lot of things, probably. Wyatt was working on something called Project Icarus. And that's supposed to mean something. He saved my life. Put me in hibernation. Probably left the algorithm and those satellites for me to find. He knew all of this would happen. He had a plan for it. Why would this human trust you, of all people? He might have been my father. So? I roll my eyes. That was significant to my people. The affliction wasn't a thing. Most families stuck together. Family is earned. What did you do to gain this man's trust? He fucked my mom, I guess. Reasonable. It's massive. A meticulous web of thick, bulbous pipes and cables running below the grates under our feet and into the walls. Several control consoles stand at chest height around the chamber, their panels blank and dormant. What is all this? Central power. It gives the base electricity. Heart that isn't beating. Not yet. See that control panel? Put your hand on it. I do as Bite suggests. Kaius lingers by the door, head turning back and forth on guard. Alright. I'm in. Whoa. This is amazing. Gonna share? This whole facility uses a miniaturized geothermal superconductor. Completely state-of-the-art. Very experimental. Can you, give the idiot version of that? That means drawing on Alayla's natural heat sources. Hot water, magma, and steam underground. Like the hot springs? Exactly. Alayla is a hotbed for geothermal activity. I bet they built this base underground specifically to develop this technology. Exotech were centuries ahead of the time, Alex. They had Soulcreek, the epoch of technology. Sustainable energy for the world. That's huge. Starting to see why they might have been tempted. Can you reactivate it? I can. You ready? I look over at Kaius. Brace yourself. I'm turning on the lights. Kaius tenses, digging his feet into the ground as though expecting an earthquake. Do it. I'm momentarily blinded as the sea of electric lights flickers to life. All around us, the slumbering tomb stirs. It's unnerving even for me. Kaius whirls around in horror, eyes wide and teeth bare as the spire breathes for the first time in centuries. It's alright, just the power, I think. What the fuck? The explosion of sound thunders through the whole base. I recoil in shock, losing my balance. Kaius leaps away from the door in horror as it slams shut, locking us inside. What's going on? Relax. It's just an alarm. I'm trying to shut it off. Yeah, I'm gonna pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!